Hi, welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about setting up your hydroponic veggie system.
Hi, I'm Frank's daughter. I'm going to help him out with this video. Okay, so before we get into how we did the actual system, I just wanted to say how wonderful we found this system to be. We had a lot of fun growing different kinds of vegetables. We grew different leafy greens, so like salad greens and different sauteing greens. We even did some basil and cilantro, so different herbs like that, some bok choy. We've done a lot of growing vegetables in soil, and we found that this system right here specifically has produced a really fast harvest. So it took about like 8 weeks from planting the seeds inside to when we got this beautiful harvest, as you can see right now in this video that I'm showing. This system is also very cost effective because after the initial setup of the system, the only real expenses for each crop is buying the cost of the seeds, which is fairly inexpensive even to get high quality seeds, and the nutrients that go into the hydroponic system. As you can see, this system results in very vibrant and luscious vegetables. They were delicious. They were very dark and green color. The last thing before we get into how to actually do this is to mention that this system, one of the best things that we found is that it decreases the amount of pests and bugs that you have to worry about. One, because we had it in a greenhouse system. Secondly, because we were growing this in water instead of soil, so there weren't bugs that were living in the soil. And third, we started this earlier in the spring when it was a bit cooler, so the bugs weren't as prolific. Did I use the word prolific right?
Okay, so in the first few pics, I'm just showing setting up the system inside my house. And again, it was springtime when I did this. Then I brought the systems outside and I put them in the greenhouse. And I set up some heat because it was fairly early in the season. I'm in zone 5, 6, somewhere in that range. So my springtime's kind of cool. And I set up a propane heater, and it served two functions. Obviously, it heated up my little greenhouse, and also it provided carbon dioxide, which is what the plants take in for their growth. Here are the seeds I used for my first planting of the hydroponic system. And here's what I used to start the seeds in the house. When you buy these hydroponic systems, they come with the neti cups or neti pots. And that's you can't really see them in these pics, but that's what's in the trays, are these neti cups. You'll see them later in the video. So I just labeled all my seed so I didn't get confused in what neti cup was holding what vegetable. And for this round I used the rock wool, but you could use even a cotton ball, which is a cheap way to go. It's really inexpensive to use a cotton ball or even just little pieces of foam. It all works because soil is not part of this system, and at no time you need for the plants or the veggies to be going in soil. So after I got all my neti pots ready to go, I started the system, which was taking the 5-gallon buckets that I bought at Lowe's or Home Depot, I can't remember which one, but they were inexpensive. I think they were around $9 each. And I put the pump inside and set up my timers, which come with the system. The pump and the timers come with the system when you buy it. And then I filled the 5-gallon buckets with the nutrient solution, and then I covered them up. And this is showing putting the veggies right into the system. I waited till most of the plants had their second set, and some of them had a third set of leaves. So when your plants are ready to go, if you lift them up, you're going to see most of them are going to have a really well-developed root system. And then you just simply place them inside your hydroponic system. And here it shows all my neti cups and veggies set up. They're all inside the holes of the hydroponic system. I set up my heater. I only turned it on at night. The days were warm enough. And all you do is you keep putting in your nutrients, and water is needed because the water will evaporate out of the system. So occasionally, every maybe few weeks or 3 weeks, I change the whole 5-gallon bucket, and I cleaned it out. I added more of the water and the nutrients. And now you're seeing pretty close to the finished product here. This was just a little before I harvested the veggies. And we had so much fun with making salads, doing stir fry. Towards the end here, these last few pics, you see that my daughter made a delicious greens and beans, and we did that several times. So thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. And if you have any other things you want to add to help others that use hydroponic systems, also put those in the comments. If you want to learn more about figs, check out my other videos. Check out my Facebook page where I talk about hydroponics and even using hydroponics to grow fig trees. I'll see you in the next video.
Did I use the word prolific right?